Hi, welcome to another 481 Designs video. I am so excited to share my latest journal. It's a custom order for Randy. He contacted me through Etsy and requested a journal with a music jazz theme, really. And I was so excited because I happen to love jazz too. So I thought, what a great opportunity for me to kind of get back into the swing of things and start creating again. So thank you, Randy, for the opportunity to create this journal for you. It really has been so much fun. And I just want to say thank you so much to you guys, all of you, who have been commenting and just sort of staying in touch with me, even though I have taken a little break from from creating journals. It really has meant so much to me when I got back into YouTube and saw hundreds and hundreds of comments and, you know, just well wishes, and I really do appreciate you guys so much. It meant everything to me, and I'm still kind of going through them and replying to all the comments, so it might take me a little while, but I am so grateful for all of your support and encouragement. So love you guys. Okay, back to the journal. So of course, my favorite, Tim Holtz. I love his paper. I love all his work, really, but this paper is just perfect for a masculine theme type of journal. And of course, you know, I think with the colors, it's just everything's just is so easy to create with Tim Holtz. It's just, he makes it really, really easy. So this is just a one signature journal, and I use the simple pamphlet stitch to attach the pages. What I did for the cover is just very simple tag. This is like the alteration tags. And then I just covered it with scrapbook paper so that it would become a pocket. And then I attached these little charms with a little clip, I'm not sure if these are Tim Holtz or not, but I thought it would be perfect to kind of, because of the opening, that I can attach some little extra charms and stuff. And of course the R for Randy. Then, since all of this is just one big pocket, I added some scrapbook paper. I created a little bookmark with a music note and a glass bead. So you could use it to mark, you know, pages in his journal. Then another alteration tag. This is more ephemera and more Tim Holtz papers. And then I stamped this little clock on here with, I love these. They're kind of like those old-fashioned safety pins. So they give you a lot of room to add things to it versus like the flat ones, right? And then I added a music note and a little key that says life. And I just like the way that that kind of flows. Then this is just the back. And, oh, and then the, what do you call it? The closure is just the clips and the chain, which you guys have seen plenty of, I'm sure. Okay, so inside, first pocket with some Tim Holtz paper and one of the printables from Etsy, and I will include the links to the shops and the the printable sets that I used in the journal, the ones that I can remember, because I do have, when I have printables, when I have leftover stuff, I'll keep them all like in baskets. So I don't always remember exactly where I got it. But when I, the ones that I do remember, I will include in the description box, so you guys can go out and buy a set for yourself. So inside the first pocket is a tag with another clock, and I don't remember what these little things are called, but I think they're cool. And then another tag. And these will be great, Randy, for you to just add, you know, like a small picture and then maybe journal in the back when you go to your concerts. And you want to remember, this is another, geez. I think it's like those library card books, library card, I forget what they call them, the little tags that you put inside the books when you rent them from the library. Anyways, this is just an old music sheet that I used some of the Tim Holtz Distress ink, like the little spray bottles. Then this is just the scrapbook paper, and then I layer another piece of scrapbook paper, and then this die cut to make it like a little tuck spot. And then these, I believe, are Anna Griffin, I think, from one of her, yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's an Anna Griffin one, pretty sure. Okay, so on this side, here, so this is from an old music book that I just kind of cut it out, made it a pocket, and then I just created a couple more tags with some more Tim Holtz paper, and then I left this in case he wants to add some little charms or whatever. And then you have this little hanger. It's like a little metal hanger with another piece of scrapbook paper that I cut up, and I love the look of that. And then this is a paper bag like this that I just folded in half and wrapped around the signature, so it creates a little pocket on obviously both sides. And then I just included kind of like a coffee stained index card and some ephemera, so he can kind of journal in there, maybe add a picture in the back and that kind of stuff. And then I added some of these words from the Tim Holtz, let me see, from the Tim Holtz ideology, the small talk. So I love these little stickers. I thought it was kind of cool to collage that there. Okay, so then this one, just another little collage. Sometimes I forget which one's a tuck spot, which one's not. So anyways, this one is coffee dyed paper that I just glued to the scrapbook paper, and then I created this little collage of like receipt and some book page and some smaller pieces of ephemera. And then here you just have this beautiful scrapbook paper and another cut up little piece of scrapbook paper that could be, you know, a bookmark, a tag, whatever you want. And then this is just more coffee dyed paper. That would be fun to journal in and that kind of stuff. I'm not sure how much journaling you're gonna do, Randy, or if you just want to add pictures or maybe the concert tickets. So I try to include a lot of tuck spots so that you can kind of do your thing. So this is a printable from one of the Etsy shops, and then just scrapbook paper and another printable. And this is Tim Holtz again. So this is actually part of the cover, like this pocket. It was like part of that music book. So I just kind of cut it out and created a little tuck spot there. And then this is just scrapbook paper that you can maybe add a picture and then journal inside or whatever you want to do. This is vintage music sheets, again, that you could use to create little, you could do like a picture and then, you know, maybe attach some of the tickets from your concerts and stuff like that. I try to leave a lot of little spots for you to do your own thing. So this is a pocket back here, and this is, I don't know if this is Tim Holtz or not, but it's just like those really cool little clips, and then I just added a little butterfly to a tag on there with more Tim Holtz paper and more Tim Holtz paper. So that's a little pocket back here, and then this just flips up, so you can add picture journal. This is more coffee dyed paper, and then I just did a little collage with more of those Tim Holtz stickers. Then here's a little tuck spot behind just this little piece of scrapbook paper. Again, a lot of room for you to do your thing. Here's another little collage of receipt and old book pages, and then ephemera, and then you just tuck it in there. There's also this little clip. You could use it to kind of tuck stuff in there if you wanted, but it's up to you. Okay, so here is just a pocket, and then I added one of these clips for you to sort of like attach whatever you wanted on there, and that's just one of those like cards, and just a couple more tags. Music, old music sheets, and I used some of this cool alphabet washi tape just for a little dimension on that page. Then I have a tuck spot here, and just this is Tim Holtz paper that I've cut up so that you can kind of get the idea that it's a tuck spot, but you could really put whatever you want in there, or journal, or both. Okay, so on this page, again, I just created a pocket with some scrapbook paper, and then added some of these printables. This is Tim Holtz paper cut up, and then one of those alteration tags that I just sort of added some musical music sheets, scrapbook paper. Okay, and then I used this die cut. Actually, I think I cut this out of a scrapbook paper. Yes, I did. I cut this out. I fuzzy cutted it, and then created a little pocket back here. You can get it in. There we go. Okay, and then tuck spot with this little ticket and a tag with some, I forget now what they call it. Well, whatever, like ribbon. And another little printable. I like these postcards, they're cute. Okay, so this one is perfect for journaling. I added I like these a lot, these old music sheets, and then I just added some washi tape and just scrapbook paper. On this one, let's see if I remember how I did it. Okay, so this is just Tim Holtz scrapbook paper that I just created a pocket out of, and then this here, it's just a little, I made this envelope myself, and then it has like a little little pocket or tuck spot back here, and then I just added some little tiny pieces of ephemera, some jazz themed stuff that you can use, Randy, to embellish your journal some more. If you need to add a little tuck spot or something, you can just glue it onto the side of one of the pages, and then there you go. Again, more vintage music sheets, and then some more washi tape. And I love this paper. I think it's so perfect. More spots for like pictures and maybe concert tickets. This is the other side. Oh no, this is, oh, it's a different one. What's that? Wow, okay. Never mind. Another one of these envelopes that I just sprayed with the Tim Holtz Distress ink, and this is like a little collage on some music sheets that you could add your pictures to the back of it, and then it's just some more scrapbook paper you can journal in. It's just to give you an idea of like where the spots are, you know, so that as you go through, you're like, you could just add your own stuff, obviously. But, and then I added this little metal charm and one of those tickets. And this is just a playing card that I used some scrapbook paper in the back, and then created a little tuck spot with that Tim Holtz ephemera. Here's more I believe, Tim Holtz paper that I just created a tuck spot there. So you can journal on this, and then you have more little pieces of ephemera. This was just so fun. I have to tell you, I have to confess, Randy, that I love doing this journal so much that I created one. Well, I started creating one for myself. Not exactly like yours, because yours is one of a kind, but with similar colors, and it just sort of got my creative juices flowing. So thank you so much, Randy. Okay, so then here's another alteration tag that I've distressed, and then I really love this clock image, so I used it throughout the journal. And this is just scrapbook paper with a little piece of ephemera, and then I just used it to kind of layer onto the pocket and add a little dimension. Of course, you could use it to journal and stuff. And then I added this kind of music theme ephemera too. And then on this one, this is actually a tuck spot as well, here. Oh, never mind, I already had stuff to put in there. Okay, so this is coffee dye paper, and more scrapbook paper, and more ephemera. I forgot I had that. Okay, so music sheets. Then here's a tuck spot that I attached to the pocket, so you see you could tuck stuff back in here. And this one is just more scrapbook paper that you can journal in and add your own stuff to. Then more of that Anna Griffin. God, I can't remember the line. It's killing me. The line of where that's from. I'm pretty sure it is Anna Griffin. But anyway, here's some more ephemera, music notes and stuff. And then this is from the same set. And then I used one of those little tiny attachers. I believe they're Tim Holtz. And then I just created kind of like a wraparound tag that you can kind of journal on and add pictures, and then it just sort of wraps around the page. But I like it because it adds like the dimension and the layering, but it keeps kind of like what you do with it private if you put the stuff in the back. Here's another little sticker from the Tim Holtz sticker pack, ephemera, obviously the music sheets, and then here I just used just like a gold paper clip, and I did the same thing. Wait, there's stuff on the back where I just wrapped the how do you call it, like scrapbook paper around it, kind of like I guess like a band, right? And then I just used a paper clip to hold it in place. This goes here, and then this is just another tag. Oh, this goes behind it because you want to be able to see the sticker. Okay, this is more of the coffee stained or coffee dyed paper, and then I just did a simple fold so you could kind of journal in there, and then I included a little piece of ephemera. This one goes on this side. And then here is another one of those flip up. I don't know I guess that's what you call them. I guess you can call them whatever you want, right? So then two more tags, more Tim Holtz paper on this side, and more music, I think. Yes, and then more of the music sheets. Where did I have that? Oh, well. I can't remember. It's in there somewhere. But anyway, so it's like double-sided tag, and then the alteration tag, and then I added another little R for you. And some more Tim Holtz paper, sort of cut up in a little collage there. So, and then on this side, I did a little belly band and just tucked in some coffee dyed paper so you can journal. Then here's a pocket with another one of those music pieces, little music die cuts. Then here's a tuck spot. I just love how all these colors went so well together. Okay, so on this side, another one of those tags that I showed you before. They kind of wrap around. And a little mini attacher there. And then this is the other side of the bag. I didn't realize I had to put two bags in there. And then some old, kind of like those vintage music sheets. Another one of those records. And then, again, you could just add like a picture here and then journal there, or maybe some tickets. And then this one is just sort of like a little collage and more of the vintage music sheets. Oh, and I almost forgot. And then here in the back, look at this paper. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love it. Okay, so what I did is that I just took a brown paper bag, right? And then I just added like receipt paper that I coffee dyed and just some other little pieces of notebook paper, and I created a little notebook for you because I figured if you want to keep track of like the concert that you've gone to or something, or just, you know, special memories, you can do it there. And that stays in place with the clip. So I really hope that you like it, Randy. It was such a pleasure working with that theme, and you know, I hope that you fill it with a lot of beautiful memories, and thank you so much for the chance to do that for you. And like I said, I'm going to put all the information in the description box of the printables. If you guys that are watching want to create something similar, you can kind of click on that and go to the Etsy shops where I shop from. And then also all the information on the, you know, social media accounts that I have and where you can find me. And stay in touch. And again, love you guys. Thank you so much for staying in touch and staying subscribed to my channel. I will get back into the swing of it and start posting more videos for you. And I'll talk to you soon.